Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Nexus podcast, the show where we at first are going through NXT Season 1 and obviously the Nexus arc as it goes along. We'll probably adjust to watching some of the other NXTs as the year goes on, as there are only 15 episodes, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
in each season, and some stuff you need to fucking see because it results in other stuff happening. But we'll see as time goes. We are back with episode 3 of NXT. It's a March 9th edition, 2010. We're taking place in the Key Arena in Seattle, Washington. And obviously, this is going to be, we are continuing on. All of the stuff we've teased is continuing. But yeah, do you have much to say before we actually start talking about the episode?
It's funny, yeah. By the way, know that I'm sweating. Like it's fucking roasting over here. Um, it does look like I'm held hostage as well. But don't worry about it. It's only Ash telling me I have to review NXT again. Um, but yeah, it's funny seeing like Vince's vision slowly incorporate again into this. Cause like they're going, oh yeah, Vince, wouldn't it be great if we fucking made this a serious programming where it's all the pros against the rookies, and then yeah, Vince like he watches like Total Wipeout USA one night. He's like, I could do that with NXT. Like we're slowly gonna see him do Total Wipeout basically in NXT, and it's gonna be
Yeah,
so
it's a
funny to me.
game show. It's like wrestling school. They've got to do all these challenges. Guys, please. Guys, no. We don't want to try sell things to fans. Please no. But yeah, it's a weird mixture. I don't hate it because obviously this is, the idea is to see the personalities, right? You don't you're supposed to generally see what they're like, what they're about. If they can do this, they can do anything. It's kind of like the crash. Are you still there? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of
yeah.
like the crash course for being a WWE wrestler. Where it's like, okay, well, this week you're going to come out with a hot dog vendor and you're going to spray him with mayonnaise. Sorry, what? Yeah, just spray him with mayonnaise. The usual. It's like everybody does. Yeah, sound.
I like to imagine. I like to imagine like when they're running through the idea when they obviously have to go up to the wrestler. I like to imagine the wrestler's response. You do know I'm a multi-time world champion in like every major independent promotion. Then you just have Vince respond with, "Well, you're not in WWE, so fuck off, pal." Like, because it is funny to me that sort of thing. It's like the people who say I want Dean Ambrose back. I'm like, Dean Ambrose, leave him in the past. like,
Yeah.
I know this very dark to say,
If
but I
he
think
ever goes back, he is John Moxley.
like I know it's dark to say, but I think Moxley would rather cut off one of his testicles and one of his legs before he turns into Dean Ambrose again. He
Yeah.
he didn't mind that at the start, but he fucking hated it towards the end. Um, it's weird because being a WWE superstar, a wrestler, is weird because it has all its ups and downs. Like the one thing I hate is like the fact that you have to travel 365 days a year. Like the amount of pain
Maybe it's not the entire year.
yeah, it's not the entire year, but the amount of like times you have to work a different house show. I think you have to go to Raw, I think you have to go to SmackDown, work another house show. Go to Raw, go to SmackDown, work another house show. Go to Raw, go to SmackDown, work a house show. Like, it's fucking like your poor body, and then a pay per view. Like your poor body, like, and it's just I wish like they would reduce the tours at least, so it wouldn't fucking nearly cripple them by the time they're 50. But
Yeah.
it's whatever, because they pretty much have experience. Like if you do it once, you'll be pretty much used to it. In comparison, like the amount of bumps Darby Allin takes compared to a fucking AW to a WWE wrestler is funny. Like he
Yeah.
takes the same amount of bumps that fucking a guy takes on an independent tour. It's funny. But yeah, this is NXT. I wanted a little rant, but yeah, yeah. Hopefully they don't get hot dog machines out yet. Although whenever
Yeah.
I think of that funny hot dog one, I think of Kane and Ryback. Where Ryback's
Is
like,
that Kane and Ryback?
yeah, where Kane like is fucking he's working the hot dog stand. And then Ryback's like, you need some onions on this, big guy. It's Ryback being a cunt like he always is.
Yeah. But yeah, this NXT starts off as a very weird way. It starts off from what it says, it starts off with Darren Young talking to CM Punk, where he's like, "Oh, you got to embrace straight edge, brother. Straight edge won you that match, brother." And Darren Young goes, "Why can't I do both?" And Punk says, "Fuck off." Pretty much, that's the promo. Straight edge can make anyone a winner. It's an interesting line. Now you have a little recap of David Otunga and R-Truth's little brawl where they added little scuffling sound effects. Where it's just like da-da-da-da-da. So they're knocking things over. Da-da-da-da. So, fucking hell, boys, come on. Just play it in full for fuck's sake. And they're facing on the Miz. They're taking on the Miz and Daniel Bryan. Miz threatens Bryan, "Look, if you lose this match, I'll make sure you're thrown off NXT." So this obviously is building to the Miz getting pinned instead of Bryan. And he is pinned by David Otunga. There was a bit of interference. R-Truth did kick him in the face. But the United States champion and Unified Tag Team champion was pinned by David Otunga.
I feel like the Miz just needs his Big Show back.
He does.
Big Show carries the team apparently. He
does.
Doesn't. He definitely doesn't. Let's be honest. 2010 Big Show. I mean, yeah, fair enough. He's in shape,
he becomes a world champion later.
Yeah, in like 2011, and then he has that chair. Yeah. He has that big chair match.
That one good match.
Do you not remember? Do you not remember TLC and Stairs? Like Stairs, Big Show, the Stairs match between Big Show and Eric Rowan. God, no one wants to remember that match, but I do. I vividly do remember sitting up at 1 a.m. and watching that match. Fucking like how it's like the Vietnam flashbacks. I get fucking flashbacks to that match. I'm like, oh no.
Big Show, Eric Rowan.
Okay, who else do you have on your roster? If Luke Harper, okay, who's he fighting? Kane. Can he fight Dolph Ziggler again? He was fun. No. But
yeah, this match goes 10 minutes. The Miz takes the pin, which continues Bryan's losing streak. He's like, "Oh, you haven't impressed anybody so far," and the crowd's like, "Yeah, yes, come on."
I'm starting to love this actually. I'm starting to think that
American Dragon. I can start screaming that until you're booted out of this show.
I'm starting to actually love this pairing between the Miz and Bryan, but I'm not even visualizing this as Miz. I'm visualizing as this Vince being portrayed by the Miz to Daniel Bryan, like because Bryan's like obviously backstage like, you know, back in 2002 I won the G1. I know I didn't win the G1, but he's like, back in 2002 I fucking won the All Japan Heavyweight Tournament. And then Finn's going, "What's that?" And he's like, "It's a very, very rough tournament, Vince, but you just put your body online. Don't shit. You'll never be big here, pal."
Yeah, it's kind of absurd how it's like, "Fuck you, you don't mean nothing. I'm the pro, you're the bitch. Suck on these balls."
So that's everything's relationship.
But yeah, it goes 10 minutes. David Otunga looked okay. For a second, I thought he was gonna do like the fucking Undertaker dive, but he just throws R-Truth over the fucking ring.
Oh, I'm excited.
And he does a little flip, and Miz actually caught him for once.
I'm actually excited to fucking see WrestleMania 26 now, just for the Taker Shawn match.
Oh, written in the stuff. That's next year.
I'm coming
That's
home.
Next year.
I'm coming home.
That's the year after that. And then you get 30. Give the green. Is it 30 with a green light, or is 30, that 33?
I think it's 33. Give me the green light.
Give me the green light. Cause I'm ready to go.
Go. Fucking.
That's a certified banger, by the way.
Yeah, like what I was saying when I wake up in cold sweat singing for Eric Rowan versus fucking Big Show. Whenever I hear The Rock's returning to WWE, like, you know, like how I don't imagine like what's he gonna say on Raw. I'm just imagining, "I'm finally back in WWE after 10 years. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Coming home to tell the world I'm coming home.
No, no,
So,
no.
not again. Go on, kiss me young again.
I was saying with Pee Wee Harmon. Come on. Oh. Yeah, but WrestleMania is looking fun. I'm actually excited.
But it is for sure.
I know Vince versus Brett's gonna stink the show up, but
Yes,
we're gonna definitely have fun.
I mean it's only. Ooh, fucking hell! No, it looks like a decent card. And it doesn't. It looks like it'll be reasonably stacked as well.
We get Bret fucking Hart wrestling after what 13 years.
Yep.
Fuck me, Bret Hart's actually well. People are, especially at this time, I don't think people are expecting Bret to fucking hate his old moveset. Like, and if you are,
No.
you're fucking a cunt for thinking so. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this Mania. We do get a Mania segment, like we get the Raw rewind, rebound. Whereas the Batista, like in John Cena, we'll get to that in a minute. Happens next.
Fucking, that's not even an advert in that. Guy Blue's broken her ankle.
Oh.
That shit.
All right. Sorry, Sky Blue.
Yeah. Rip.
You'll
It's
never,
not dead.
you'll never be seen on AEW again. This doesn't come out until September. This is gonna be fucking. Guys, you're fucking.
Oh yeah, it does date it. But yeah, after the match, they have a little fight. Brian locks Otunga in a leg lock, and Miz tags himself in, and then Brian gets angry and distracts him, and then R-Truth kicks him in the head. David Otunga hits the verdict and gets the pin. After the match, they have a big confrontation. So like, yeah, well, you and fucking in your tag teams, you were always the shittest cunt. Fuck off, Miz. And yeah, they have a nice little argument, teasing the beef, warming the beef up, putting it in the oven, right in a beef oven. Beautiful stuff.
Have you ever heard the conspiracies of Daniel Bryan?
What about?
You know, like in 2015 he had to retire. Well, 2016 technically.
Yeah.
An online conspiracy was, you know, like how we jokingly say Shawn Michaels didn't have to retire for 4 years because his back probably healed within a year or two, and he just stayed off television. People believe that Bryan never actually had to retire because the only reason they forced him to retire is so they could get Roman Reigns over. Generally, that's a conspiracy people believe. They forced Bryan to retire so they could get Roman over. Fucking idiot. That is it's a brilliant stupid conspiracy, but it's a genuine conspiracy. I love it. But yeah, Bryan just being your shit. Now your tag team's Miz. I immediately go back to Paul London and Bryan Danielson talking about space people, space pods.
I've sent you something, and this.
Buy it, but I'm not. Even I wouldn't.
You already spend your money on stupid shit. You're not buying that.
I already bought like a Larry action figure anyways.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Because they come up with a little CM Punk mini figure, and like he was like, I'm not signing with this company. It wasn't Mattel. It was like an independent company that make all the retro figures, the little Hasbro ones. And he was like, I'm not signing with this company unless you sign my dog. So they fucking went, okay, you buy this CM Punk figure. Within the first 2 weeks, you get Larry. So I just bought the CM Punk figure, and it's like Larry's included. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Gonna have the Young Bucks super kick him.
Fuck's sake. We obviously, this is a recap for the build to Mania, where Miz and Big Show are defending the tag belts against R-Truth and John Morrison. Honestly, I don't really know about their tag team. I thought the only interesting bit is when R-Truth turns on him. Pretty much, yeah. Heath Slater did a sit-down interview, which felt like he was being held hostage because they had some really dramatic music. So yeah, last week Carlito spit in my face, and I wasn't ready. But this week, if I had the chance, if I had the apple, I'd fucking roll it up and I'd fastball that bitch 95 miles an hour straight in between your eyes. Pretty good.
The only way I can describe this is people remember back to the day after on ECW where the fucking where McMahon opens the show and he's sat in the blue background and he goes, "We are no longer mentioning Chris Benoit." It's all I can imagine. It's just how fucking serious it was. It's like when McMahon had to open up and say Owen Hart has died. It's basically that kind of level where I'm like, he's only spat in your face. But it's even funnier than imagining because Vince is backstage going, "Ha ha, spit, it's not funny. It's not funny, Bruce. It's not funny. Spit. Ha ha, he spits and doesn't swallow. Ha ha."
Spitting. Ha ha. Swallow. Ha ha.
Bruce is just sat there like, "Oh fuck, Vince, come on." Oh no, he's definitely there going, "Yeah, Vince, fucking funny, isn't it? Fucking funny." But yeah, fucking yeah, I love the recap we got of this, but we didn't get the recap of the theme. Do you want to give no rendition of the theme?
The theme.
The Big Show theme, the Miz theme, the Show Miz.
Nah, I'll leave that one on the dampener. I'll bring it back next week.
Leave it for WrestleMania.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, this sets up a singles match between Carlito and Heath Slater. In the end, Carlito gets rolled up, and Heath Slater takes the victory in a singles match against a pro. Once again, Heath Slater is winning, which, if you know Heath Slater now, obviously it's not what he's famous for, but fucking hell, he beat Carlito with a roll-up. Fair play.
I love they're taking an idea out of our page book that we were going to do for SPR 11, the anthology mod. Carlito's Apple on a fucking ladder match. Plus the Carlito's Apple. God, we need to make that universe moment when it's released. We need to fucking make.
Yeah, but the issue is you'll make me do all the fucking work.
No. Me and you will edit it together.
Fucking, you'll be there with like your fucking trying to put your shapes in the right hole. I'll be there like fucking doing like color grading, just like, oh, it's not, the color's all wrong. Fucking, oh, the copyright. Oh, I gotta re-edit it. Oh, fucking it. But it does.
I'm sat there with my little Larry action figure, just like woof woof, woof woof. But yeah, but you might find out that I would, for the joke of it, read through the transcript of the first episode, just so people can get an idea. But we'll do it at some point. We'll do it like if it ever gets traction, we'll do it, because Young Boy is doing brilliant work. This is also it's not gonna date the podcast, because I'm not gonna say when I found this information out. But you know, in Legends of WrestleMania, like the 2009 game, apparently Mr. T has
the shit one.
Yeah, Mr. T apparently has a slot in the game. So Mr. T was supposed to be in the game, but obviously they couldn't get the rights to Mr. T, I'd assume. He wasn't broke yet, unlike 2019 where he went, "I'd be into the Hall of Fame, so sign me on a Legends contract." Also, Ozzy Osbourne was in a WWE game recently. He was in WWE Champions. Fucking WWE Champions, the mobile game. Fucking, they're getting every cunt in there. Fucking Ozzy Osbourne, I remember. They got fucking what was his name? Got Mr. T in it. They got some other cunts in there. But still interesting.
Fair enough. Anything about that match otherwise?
It was a nothing match, but I loved Carlito's gear. Loved baggy pants Carlito, but it's not my favorite Carlito. He's not. He's on his way out. Sadly, the Caribbean Cool door is opening and he's leaving. But what will the future hold for Heath Slater? Well, he might join a little group called the Core.
Exactly, and obviously Carlito can be the apple. But yeah, at some point we will make that universe mode.
I need to get the emulator working so we can both play the matches on a virtual computer.
On a virtual computer.
The virtual Xbox.
Emulator. But yeah, so Carlito picks up the victory once again. He's 3-0.
He's 2 or 3-0. Yeah.
It's wild to see like Brian that did get to wrestle Jericho, but like Heath Slater's getting to wrestle Carlito. He wrestles Kane at some point. Like he's facing all the fucking major dickheads.
Oh no, not Kane. I do love how Kane appears in everything we do. He just shows up.
Yeah.
He's just like, have you fucked off yet, Glenn? No, he's still here.
But yeah, and the main event is it's
No,
built up in a backstage segment.
don't forget the Raw Rewind.
You do the Raw rewrite.
So the Raw Rewind is Batista, where he's like, Cena, I beat you at SummerSlam. I beat you at Elimination Chamber. Whenever I'm in the ring with you, Cena, something bad happens to you, Cena. So imagine that song, Something Bad's About to Happen, just playing while Cena's in the ring. And then
Don't know what that song is.
It was used in like a Spider-Man like fucking edit. But yeah, so Cena's in a handicap match against I said Mankind. He's not fucking rest. Mr. McMahon. And out first, I believe, is Vladimir Kozlov. He gets battered.
My boy.
He gets battered. Drew McIntyre's up next. Does he pick up the win, Ash?
No.
He gets battered. Out third, get on your knees. Get down on your knees. Check 1, 2. Jack fucking Swagger comes out. Does he get the win for McMahon? No.
No.
Who's out last? Somebody gonna get the ass kicked. Somebody gonna get the wit split. Mark Henry comes out. Surprisingly, runs out. And does he get the job done for Cena? No.
No.
And basically McMahon brings in a ring bell. Goes, Henry, hit him. Henry obviously goes, no. So Batista comes in, fucking spears him. Batista bombs John Cena. And then McMahon just floppily fucking covers him. 1, 2, 3. Ash pointed out, for the amount of like steroids McMahon took, he never like showing off his body.
I don't know why. Obviously, he's an older man, but so you don't want to do it. But like, I just imagine that. I imagine there's a lot of sag.
Yeah.
Like, he's just straight sagging till fucking Compton. He's just fucking. Bleh.
But yeah,
he sags so hard, his gut appears in Deep South Wrestling.
We need to review sometime, but I think it's Lost Media. We need to review the fucking McMahon Kiss My Ass show. McMahon's Ass cartoon show.
Oh, Jesus.
My ass is so great, pal. But yeah, we're on to the main event now. We are getting ready for WrestleMania. They also show us like all the matches for WrestleMania. Everyone. What's funny to me is like for all the matches you have like Shawn Michaels do. He's doing like his pause and takes off doing that. But when they get to Bret Hart, you think the render for Bret would be doing that, doing the fucking.
It's just fucking like.
No, the fucking the like moving image they use is just him. like he's a confused dad scoring a goal for his child's game, like, and then it's just Bret Hart, and then like McMahon's just like. And then the fucking PNG is so funny. Because Bret looking like a depressed man, and Finn's just like, oh yeah. Also, didn't John Morrison originally have the nickname Ricky Starks as?
Yeah, the Revolution will be televised.
Yeah, so.
Or the Revolution is televised. I'm sure it's just a quote from a show.
So Ash is saying, Ricky Starks, you should steal John Morrison's other quote. He will eat your lunch. Ricky Starks will eat your lunch.
Exactly. Yeah, it's apparently it's that the song was "The Revolution will not be televised." But the fact I'm fucking know. But yeah, Justin Gabriel versus Wade Barrett. Justin Gabriel actually manages to pick up the win with the 450 splash, which was a surprise result because you kind of expect that Barrett's going to be pushed to the fucking moon.
I love how Daniel Bryan can't beat him. No one can beat Wade Barrett, but Justin Gabriel, PJ fucking Black. I love how in both
the Darewolf.
I love in both retrospectives we're doing. We have PJ fucking Polanco, and now we have PJ Black. But PJ Black fucking beats him, but not anyone else. Fucking shambles. Hopefully a few. I know I look like a fucking. I look like I've just been in the rain for 5 hours.
I look like I'm melting.
But yeah, it's obviously we're gonna see what the future holds for these lads. I don't know if next week's where we get the game show aspect. Maybe
I think it's got to be coming.
we are Walden, yeah. But that's NXT. Did you enjoy this episode?
Yeah, it was alright. It was decent enough. It was enjoyable. Probably not the most interesting, probably the least intrigue so far, but I'm pretty sure shit starts to change next week. Still some promising signs. Nice to see the Daniel Bryan and Miz stuff continue. Cool to see Heath Slater beat Carlito, and still Justin Gabriel as a bit of a sleeper hit. All good things, and genuinely, they had like 20 minutes worth of matches. So, fair play. Like, they actually pretty much did half and half. They didn't spend 3 hours with the Raw recap, so. Fucking Kel surprise. But yes, that's been episode 3 of NXT. Thank you for watching this. Make sure to join us on the next one. See you then on the Nexus Podcast, episode 4. Bye-bye.